Nestled in the Purcell Mountains on the eastern edge of British Columbia, Kicking Horse Mountain Resort is a wild, rugged ski resort made for the adventurous rider. One look at the fierce mountain faces and jagged peaks, and you know this horse rocks. It's big mountain terrain tamed just enough for our safe enjoyment. Come along and join us as we explore Kicking Horse, all 3,500 acres, 5 bowls, playful glades, and a few of the 85 insane chutes.
Where are we today?
The top of the world!
Woohoo!
Top of Canada, at least.
This is Jeff and Jennifer here with Snowboard Traveler. Today we are at the top of one of our favorite mountains, Kicking Horse in Golden, British Columbia.
Kicking Horse is the northernmost resort on the famed Powder Highway and is 185 miles west of Calgary on the Trans-Canada Highway. One distinguishing feature of Kicking Horse is the gondola that goes from the base straight to the top of the mountain. With more than 120 named runs, there's more than enough for a weeks-long vacation. Kicking Horse is part of the Resorts of the Canadian Rockies, and Epic Pass holders get 7 days included. The Golden Eagle Express gondola drops you off at the Eagle's Eye Lodge with access to Bowl Over, Crystal Bowl, and CPR Ridge. Combined with the Stairway to Heaven lift, you can hit fresh laps all day long through sweeping bowls that lead to fun, playful trees. No hiking required.
You're missing out on the best of Kicking Horse if you don't unstrap and boot pack at least once. After a ride up the Stairway to Heaven lift, climb the staircase to the top of Blue Heaven Peak to reach Foyt's Bowl, Redemption Ridge, and the incredible Powder Heaven of Whitewall. Kicking Horse receives an average of 288 inches of dry, fluffy snow each year, earning it the nickname Champagne Powder Capital of Canada. That's just the beginning of the amazing hike to terrain at Kicking Horse. You can follow the boot pack up to Terminator 1 Peak or hike around the back of T1 to Super Bowl and scramble up to Terminator 2 Peak. There's a handy rope to help through the steep climbs. At the summit, you're rewarded with amazing views of Golden, the Rocky Mountain Trench, and the wide open expanse of T2 North Ridge. Drop in and shred all the way down to the base.
On the opposite side of the resort, you can hike up Ozone Peak, home of the Freeride World Tour, and highest peak on the resort at 8,200 feet. It's the perfect spot to see every part of the resort, from Whitewall and Eagle's Eye to Terminator 2 and on down the Ridgeline chutes. Then traverse across to Middle Ridge and Rudi's Bowl, the newest inbound terrain at Kicking Horse. Part of the charm of Kicking Horse is the lack of lifts at the far reaches of the resort. It saves the snow for those willing to hike for it.
Woo!
We've focused on the expert terrain, but there are several easy and intermediate groomed runs accessed via Jelly Bean Carpet, Catamount Quad, and Pioneer double lifts. Kicking Horse doesn't ignore the beginners, and there's fun for the whole family on the lower mountain. Kicking Horse is located a short 7-mile drive up from Golden. At the Kicking Horse base, free parking is abundant near the gondola and on beyond at Pioneer Lift. The base area has a relaxed vibe with small shops and a cute breakfast spot to get Kicking Horse brand coffee to kickstart your day. You can also stop at White Tooth Grill for cafeteria-style lunch or pack your own. At the top of the gondola lies the upscale Eagle's Eye restaurant, the highest restaurant in Canada with incredible views, gourmet sandwiches, and a curated selection of local British Columbia wines. The alternative on-mountain lunch spot is Heaven's Door Yurt at the bottom of Crystal Bowl and steps away from the Stairway to Heaven lift. Relax with a pint and enjoy the view, or grab a sandwich and soup to eat inside and warm your toes.
We haven't found a crazy idea we didn't want to try yet, so why stop now?
Famous last words.
The posted signs for natural hazards are few and far between here. The natural hazards are not. So make sure to plan your routes carefully, board with a buddy, and watch out for cliffs. Having walkie-talkies is helpful for communicating as the big mountains muffle your screams. I made it down this rocky chute, but Jennifer realized it was impassable and free climbed her way back up. But hats off to the amazing ski patrol for maintaining the wild powder playground and keeping riders safe on the extreme terrain.
Subscribe!
Subscribe to our channel.
We hope you got a taste of what it's like snowboarding here at Kicking Horse Mountain. We really enjoyed having you along for the ride.
We hope we've introduced you to your next favorite mountain. Join us again next time. See ya. Bye.
See you next time.
We're not alone in the gondola. We have a cucumber. Cucumber friend. Oh, what is the Veggie Tales where there's a cucumber? Veggie Tales, Veggie Tales. I'm done. Cucumber's gonna go back on the seat. So gonna be a surprise present visitor for somebody else on the gondola.